The tourism season is upon us, and it's a good time to bring in Delaware Tourism Director Linda Parkowski as our first person this week. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Shirley.
You know, we're going to talk about the state of tourism in Delaware, but want to talk about how the state office is dealing with the closure of I-495. What kind of impact is it having already, or what kind of impact do you expect it will happen as the summer really gets going?
Well, it's hard to take out a road that services 90,000 travelers a day and not to expect some impact. But I think that DelDOT has done a fabulous job in communicating that 495 is closed, and the signs that they've put up and the radio station inform travelers of alternate routes. And DelDOT also is looking at people adjust. Now that's locals that adjust. So the state tourism office is trying to be the communicator to the visiting public. So we have put out all kinds of information on social media and on our website about if you're planning a trip to Delaware. And this is some of the alternate routes that you can use. So we're hoping with communication between DelDOT and for us, for the visiting traveler, we'll be able to alleviate some of it. Some congestion is going to be expected. You know, Firefly's expecting almost 75,000 people in the next, 2 weekends. We have 4th of July coming up. So we will see some congestion. That's just the way it's going to be when you take out a large interstate such as 495.
And like you said, the congestion is going to happen whether 495 was shut down or not. But with 495 closed, I know that the office is doing its best to communicate. Are you worried at all?
Well, a traveler can choose wherever they want to go. If they would like to go to Pennsylvania for the mountains, if they want to go to Ocean City, Maryland, they can choose that. If they want to go to the Jersey Shore, they can choose that. And congestion in traffic certainly has an impact on a visitor's decision on where they travel. So I am concerned, but I think that the communication plan that DelDOT has in place and that our office has in place will help alleviate some of that. And, we're trying to tell the traveler, don't travel at peak times. Don't travel between 7 and 9 in the morning on a weekday or 4 and 7, in the evening. Pick your times. Travel midday. The congestion may not be so bad, except on a Saturday you're going to get, the normal backup from beach traffic. So we hope that everything turns out good for the traveler and that they have a great visitor experience once they get here, and maybe they'll forget a little bit about the congestion that they felt along the way.
Right. Now, your office was involved in a summer season forecast about a month ago. It touched on the importance of tourism, and last I'd heard there were 7 million visitors to Delaware. Where are we now?
We're at 7.3 million visitors to Delaware. Tourism has a $2.2 billion impact to the state, and it employs over close to 39,000 people in the state of Delaware. It's the 4th largest private employer in the state.
Wow. The bulk of the visitors, are they going to the Delaware beaches, though? Is that correct?
A majority are going to the Delaware beaches, but like I said, we have NASCAR, we have Firefly, and this year we have Downton Abbey. And Downton Abbey at Winterthur has been a tremendous popular attraction for visitors coming to Delaware, especially in the northern part of the state.
Is that the secret to growing the visitor number, more events?
More events, more attractions that have great programming, things that the visitor is interested in. In our office, we really follow TripAdvisor. We follow the questions we see. We do a lot of research into what the visitor is really looking for. And then we, try to work with the attractions that maybe can accommodate those visitors.
Now, Rehoboth has received a lot of these best beach mentions, and it's a great accolade to have. Does your office take advantage of that and market it to people who are out of state?
Absolutely. we say we have the cleanest beaches in the nation by far, and it's something we're very proud of. Not every beach town can say that, and we're very family friendly. Parents Magazine has recognized us. We were just in AAA. Delaware has great recognition for having clean beaches and family-friendly places to visit.
How's your budget like to do that sort of thing?
Well, we're very creative, and we spend a majority of our money digitally. You know, we know that the traveler now is spending their time on the computer, either on a tablet or their mobile phone, and that's how they're researching travel. So that's where we are putting our dollars, which is good for a state budget such as Delaware because that's less expensive than a lot of the print or broadcast advertising.
Breweries, we're seeing a lot of craft breweries popping up in Delaware. It led to the Wine and Ale Trail in Delaware. We've also done the Culinary Trail. So how have the trails helped with tourism?
I'll tell you what, the visitor likes a pre-packaged, one-stop, here's the information, here's the highlights, this is what you can do. So the trails have been extremely popular, and we're getting ready this summer. We're going to enhance the Wine and Ale Trail. We're going to add spirits to it because we have a couple new distilleries in Delaware. But Delaware is known now as a craft brewing state. And then the region is starting a program called the Vintage Atlantic Wine Region, which will encompass parts of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, and Delaware. So there's a heightened awareness, and we know that that demographic of traveler really likes to go and sample the different breweries or wineries. So,
would you say Delaware's reputation is improving? We're actually a destination as opposed to a state you drive through.
We're hoping, and we work every day diligently to make sure that, you know, the visitor impression isn't about I-95 or the toll, and that they actually stop and visit and see the diverse attractions and towns, municipalities, and the beaches.
Okay, Linda Parkowski, thank you so much, Director of Delaware's Tourism Office. Again, thanks for being our first person this week. You can learn more about Delaware tourism by going to the state website, visit delaware.com.